Welcome back to the channel, guys. Today we will be working on the BN Sports kit that I picked up for the Supra. A few of you might have seen it on Instagram, but basically I didn't even know this kit existed for the Supra. I know it's on like every Nissan possible and some 4-door big Toyota sedans, but it was on special. It was on sale on Facebook from a guy down like 15 minutes away in Salisbury for $550, which already is a bargain, but somehow he let me get it for $450. So it's got side skirts as well, they're just inside. But basically today, or throughout this whole weekend, we'll be installing this kit. At least the front bumper and the side skirts for sure. But first we need to fix up these little imperfections. So there's a few cracks here. So I'll file those out, make the hole bigger to then fill with body filler, and then we'll, make it all nice, smooth it out. I'm not going to paint it now, I'm just going to install it straight away. But I will be buying an air compressor today to paint in the future. And if we have enough time on the weekend, we'll be installing the big brake kit that I picked up in the Supra as well. So, excuse the wind noise. But yeah, the Supra's getting lots of mods. Got a few of the boys coming over, got Wylie behind the camera. So it should be a good weekend. Let's get to it. Alright. Honest, that is exactly what I wanted. So we're going to be using this utensil. Probably going to use some aggressive sandpaper to start with, and then we'll get finer and finer. But yeah, so for now we're just going to prepare the new kit for paint and just like prep the surface, make sure that it's all flat and smooth. And then probably later in the day or tomorrow we'll get to installing it. Front bumper definitely will be done today. Side skirts might have to be a tomorrow job. And the rear bumper I want to get primed before I chuck it on the car first. Yeah, it should be a good weekend. Alright, so basically what I'm thinking is body filler needs like a little crevice to sit in and like lock onto. So if I just put body filler on that, it wouldn't fill it at all, it would just sort of just sit on top. So you need to make the hole bigger to then fill it up. That's what alright, and then we will fill it all, probably come off the edge as well, just because this isn't straight. Whoever finished this didn't do a very good job. So let's try and straighten that line as well. And here, this corner's had more taken off than this corner, so that's sort of a blunt corner. This one's a lot sharper. So I'll take a tiny bit off there too, just smooth that out. But should be pretty sweet. Do we start? Might start with sandpaper just to get the primer off. Nah, fuck it, it'll take too long. Yeah, I was going to say, you can also... Oh, that's focused perfectly. Yeah. Right. Got there. Mad. On to the next one. Do you reckon I should do that one?
I would.
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright, well that crack's completely gone, that's good. This one, I don't think goes all the way through either. That's it for the top part.
And then basically just fucking home for dinner.
Right here. Alright, so we have discovered why the cracks are here. This top seam up here is actually hollow, so this whole, I guess like corner rail is hollow along the whole way through, so these cracks are forming because there's like obviously weight when someone lifts it up or pushes down on it. and it's not a solid object, so it crushes and cracks. But so we filed this all out, which is probably a good thing, because if we didn't do that, we wouldn't have known why these cracks are here. We can just jam that with body filler, and it should be fine. But just an interesting observation. Alright, we found some body filler. I think this is from when we were working on the 86. I don't know if this has been used or not.
We'll see. No. Why is the partner used? Maybe.
Well, it's definitely not meant to look like that.
Nah, she's good as gold, mate. She's gonna mix it up.
Jonathan? Oh.
Best before, 16, 10, 19. So it's only a year out of that. Oh, fuck's sake.
Alright, looks like it's off to Super Cheap Auto, boys.
It smells heaps too bad.
Get a sniff.
Holy shit, not that.
Oh shit. Well then. Where ya?
We're off the way. Off the way?
Off the way?
The super cheap order.
We're on the way to Super Cheap Auto!
Call it. Oh, okay.
We are back from Super Cheap. We spent a bit more than what... Oh no, we went in knowing we were going to buy an air compressor. I have an air compressor. So now we can use our tools, we can get a spray gun. So happy about that. We're just installing it now. Like all the little parts, we got some wheels to chuck on, the handle. Ryan just went through like the safety manual on how to use it because we've never had one before of this spec. Got some body filler. Got some wire wheels to clean the brakes. Some black spray paint for the brakes. We just went neutral black just because I might change the colour of the wheels and I want it to go with anything, so black is a safe bet. Some more sandpaper, tyre shine, macas, essentials, you know. But yeah, get back to work. So I'll be going to start body filling the bumper, but we're just going to mess around with this to make sure it works. They said start it within the first 7 days so you know if it works or not, just in case we need a refund. Hopefully it works. Yeah. Easy way.
Again. You want to try that again?
Now let's plug it in and make some air juices.
Wait, sorry. Try again.
Let's plug it in and do stuff.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
There's 2 outlets on it. That's mad. Didn't even notice that.
What's that? Fuck off.
That's what I was like.
Wait, does that mean we can use 2 tools at once?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Didn't even
Holy shit. That's huge. What?
That's what she said.
I was like looking at, I was like, number of outlets, what's that? And I was like, wait, 2?
2?
Oh.
Amazing. Alright, Ryan, you're turning it on and I'm running back.
Good as gold, man.
Hey.
So she's good as gold. Hold up. Slashing it.
Oh, sick.
I was like, I need a black.
Where do you get that from?
I need a black shirt. Oh, for us, it's like.
Where do you get that from?
Do you know the website URL?
It's big cartel. No, lethal style. Fuck. Lethal style, bigcartel.com.au.
LethalXstyle.bigcartel.com is where you can get this shirt from.
Man.
Oh, not the undies though.
Yeah.
Definitely came out.
Do you want something?
Yeah. Oh, actually,
Try and
should
cut
be
it.
able to break it.
Oh, okay, cool. Now you have to get a new plug.
So I should wire it on.
Oh, I thought it turned on.
I can put it on myself so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, true. Alright. Well, it's down anyway, I think.
It's on.
Alright.
Are you ready, kids?
Yeah, so I'm gonna move the expensive speaker.
So
away
pulling
from
this
it.
up turns it on.
Yeah. It's like the horn spec.
I'm scared.
What's the? Oh, you can't see the pressure.
Oh,
that's up to-
fuck.
Oh, you can't?
I don't think so. I guess it works.
So that's built up pressure now.
Yeah.
And if we... Oh, we need like something to press in there. That's got 120 psi sitting here. That's fucked.
And that's actually, is that only because this has turned there? Hold up, where's...
Oh yeah.
So if we go...
That's not... Fuck, that's insanely hot. Holy shit.
The
Oh.
mechanic puts his hand on it. That's just...
Oh, well now I've got a fucking char-grilled hand.
What an agent!
Beautiful grill lines there.
The sausage.
You got a sausage? Fuck me.
I swear, every video you hurt yourself.
Oh, it's always
Dude, that is hot.
Oh, I can't believe you
Oh.
just did that. Yeah, you can feel the heat just like...
Oh, lordy.
Every time, bro.
I'll put my whole palm on there. So, wait, let's
You full
turn it off and try this relief thing.
No, oh, you want to release, this is like your air pressure like safety thing?
Isn't that what just went off and that's why it stopped?
I'm not sure, that's why I was like, do you want to just pull it and like,
Oh.
test it, let go of a few.
Pull it?
Yeah. You pull it
I'm not
out.
touching that with 120 psi built up.
You scared the fuck out of me more than the air blowing in my face.
Where did that relief from?
It goes straight up.
Oh,
So
really?
don't stand above it like I just did. Does that work?
That is a lot of pressure.
Yeah, and you're about to do it at the bottom.
Oh,
It's on the side.
shot the whole thing in the sky.
So, like, here, I'll show you.
Yeah,
On this side, right here. No, come here, I'm not going to pull it.
Or
Right
pull
there.
it to let all the
See
air
that
out.
little bit?
Yeah.
It opens.
That's insane how much air is in there. That's fucked. Well, what do we do with all that built up air? Do we just let it do that until it's empty?
Or you can, actually no, pull the side. And then let the leftover dregs like at the bottom.
That's so loud. Cover your ears, Wylie. Or you don't care. Fuck yeah, what a sick purchase.
Well, it runs, so
Dude, that's gonna be crazy.
get a hose soon and test it,
Yeah.
make sure it works.
Put this in the video, bro.
What are you gonna do?
I'm not going to hold this while you do
Don't you trust me?
that. But no, it's
Oh,
big flathead screw up, flies into your forearm.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't trust you with compressed air. Oh, wait.
You
I
ready?
didn't trust you.
Yeah,
I didn't expect it to be so loud.
Dude,
I did, man.
Shove me.
That's why the ground's all black over there.
Almost
It's all
shoved me into
sprayed
the
some poo
wall, bro.
everywhere.
I shit myself because you're. Ah! I was like, fuck it. It's like when you're sparking.
That's what it's meant
You're
to
wiring
look
up a switchboard and someone goes bang! Like behind you.
Fuck that. Alright, Mr. Mixer.
How much?
All I need is to do. I'm just gonna do this part up here. So probably not too much.
Mr. Maker.
Let's just compare that to this old shitty one.
Compare.
Compare the market.
Same age, same income, same super contributions.
Different.
The difference?
The difference? It's brown.
120 psi. Yuck.
The turd colour. That's the difference.
So that's the good shit, and that's
Shit.
just shit.
No, this is good. This is about Ryan's 86, mate. That's all it needs.
It's about as old as my 86.
That's around 40 years.
It's like the same colour as the rust.
Yeah. We've got bin on.
So that's why it's brown. It's the same colour as the rust. It's just colour matching.
Plastic or metal scraper, you reckon?
Whatever you want to use. Don't have to be super delicate. It's only the first coat.
Yeah.
Bottom, yeah, like that.
Oh, yes. Oh, mama, that's good. Alright, so while that first body filler application is drying, we will start hitting this back bumper. So this one hasn't been primed.
We'll start hitting it.
Yeah, this little body filler that hasn't been sanded back at all, so we'll hit that, try and make it perfectly symmetrical on each side. Probably try and go more of a smooth radius instead of like a sharp radius. And this side's even worse, this has heaps of like excess body filler, yeah. So at this stage we're just going to eyeball it, but we can measure and take dimensions to make it perfect, but I don't think it needs to be perfect. It's fiberglass, it flexes enough anyway. So happy with this kit.
That's like how thick the fucking number plate hole is. Yeah. You gonna put some LED on the top.
Oh, I need to.
What's that hole? Is that like an exhaust thing?
That's the vent that goes to the brake cooling. So an interesting thing about the BN Sports kit for a Supra is the stock bumper literally finishes here. It follows this line and goes straight down. But this kit adds on this entire section so that this rear flare, like this little skirt down the bottom, goes around the whole rear quarter of the car.
How thick boy it is.
Yeah, I know.
Wheels on the back.
So it's, I'm not going to say it's a wide body kit, but it definitely adds on width at the rear for sure. The only thing I'm concerned about with this rear bumper is that because the car just has fresh paint, this will be riding along the paint of the whole rear quarter. So parts of the car are like separated, like you've got the bumper, the side skirts, but the rear quarter is literally the roof all the way down to the B pillars and the A pillars. And yeah, the rear guard. So if I fuck up the paint there, you have to respray basically the whole car. So I'm probably going to mount some sort of like double-sided tape there just to soften the impact on the metal on the car. That's only one concern about. And I probably won't mount this until it's painted, yeah. So it's like install once and leave it. But those two can go on straight away, for sure. But yeah, they've all got build stickers. They're all labelled too. What does that mean? These have sat for so long that the letters have rubbed off, so I don't know if they're legit or not. Alright. So let's hit maybe just this top part, this top rail. Like, don't go down anywhere past like that line. Oh, you got heat. Oh, this side's way worse than mine. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, I guess you
No, no, like it's super thick, so I don't even take too long to like smooth that out.
Yeah. Is this?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
so
I don't think
aggressive.
it's gonna take-
Be careful. Probably should have gotten some higher grip.
Say hello. Yeah.
The first thing we noticed is that the two sides are completely different. Ryan's side has a lot more build up around like here and the edge, whereas mine is more so down here. Both sides, however, did have the same like excess on the rail here. This is smoothed up completely, maybe a little bit more up here, and all the sides are smoothed out. I think I'm ready to move on more so to the middle shortly. Yeah, Ryan, do you want to give an update on your side?
Let's have a look.
Yeah, so basically cleaned up this whole edge. It was like hell rough. Just took all the excess off. There was heaps of like freshly like slapped on, not sanded stuff here. So I had to like bring it all back down to like flat and sanded. And I'm trying to take away this really aggressive edge. It was like,
Yeah, like look at his whole edge here. I don't have any of that on my
it was
side.
very heavy, and I just had to like sand it down. So this part's flat now, and now I'm just like flattening this part.
Yeah. So what I'm doing here is like finishing the corner here to make it a smooth, rounded corner. If I sand only on this side and then only on that side, and not actually on the corner, then it'll make it like a sharper corner. So the look I want is like a softer edge, basically. So as you can see, this side's a bit sharper.
Trying to raise your spirits, mate.
Jesus Christ. Let's get this off here. From like eyeballing this, your side is a bit too high. And that would make sense as to why the bubble's like that. Alright, cool. So yeah, take that off then. Sweet. That's cool. That's good that we've got that as a reference. Is it long enough to go through the whole body kit, even from here to there? Not quite. We got heaps of pieces anyway. Citation, baby.
That worked perfectly for that. That started to dry and made it easier to shape.
Bit of a spot there.
Alright, we're back day 2. Last night we finished up with the front bumper. That's ready to be mounted. It's not painted. I'm just going to mount it first, and then next week we'll paint it. Just make sure it fits right, and that I can run it and not scrape it on anything. So today we're going to mount the front brakes. So I have a big brake kit on, and we're going to fit the front bumper. The car, since coming back from the repair shop, hadn't had much off with the front bumper, so I don't know how they mounted it. So today struggled first with the beginning with just like trying to work out how they mounted it and how easy it is to take off. So it looks like only there's 2 bolts here at the top. I'm assuming there's some in the wheel well, so it should be pretty easy. Let's get into it.
Do you know how to work?
Boys here now. Front bumper is off. The way they did it was super simple. It's almost like factory. There's normally on factory there's more bolts up here. They've just done 2, so there's one there and one on the other end. And factory normally would have them all through here, but that's okay. 2's fine. And then there's 2 on each end down here. So the one there, same on the other side. And then this skid plate that they installed, which is like a custom thing, so I don't scrape on everything, and it adds a bit more rigidity. So just 4 of those. So mounting the new one should be super easy. It's like, what, 8 holes in total. We'll drill those and it should go on sweet. Oh, that's heat flow on this side of it. Oh shit, that feels so good.
If you want to mock it up, put a tire under each side.
A what?
Put a tire under each side. Hold it up.
Oh, is that the right height? Yeah, that is fun, man.
Actually, looks a lot better than what I thought. That's tasty.
Holy shit. Fuck. That's so aggressive. Yeah, sure. That's the exact look I wanted to go for. It's like such a 90s drift car look. On a Supra, you never see that. Yeah. Like unscrew it so that's the air out. Alright, we just took out these splash guards on either side. They're getting in the way of the new bumper. It's just like another piece of shit I don't need to worry about, so a lot clearer down here. And we are ready to start fitting this properly. Shit, that fits pretty good. Yeah, that fits well. Of course it is. Beautiful. Alright. Well, the phone's dying, so I'll chuck it on charge. And hopefully, when we come back, we'll have a bumper fitted. What do you reckon, mate?
It looks good.
Alright. I'm drenched. It's cold. It's late. The Supra is back on all 4s. I've just got those wheels back on. They've got a plank and the brick under there to keep it up. The bumper is temporarily mounted. Very temporarily mounted, so the indicators didn't fit right. I've got to make my own brackets for those, but that's okay. They're bolted in just with 1 bolt tomorrow, so I can get to work in the morning. Otherwise I would have just left this whole thing open and finished it properly in the morning, but it's all dummy mounted at the moment. What else? Top mount's right. I just have to get the rubber seal in there to close that gap. The side mounts pretty well. We've just got cable ties in there at the moment, just because, like I said, on a time crunch. But you can see there, that 1 bolt is sticking out. It's only bolted in by 1 on the other side. But that's alright. That'll get me to work and home in the morning, and then hopefully I can finish it in the night, or at least do like a more proper mounting of everything. But yeah, I can't wait to see how this thing looks. This kit is just like everything I ever wanted, for sure. So I'm gonna get the car off the plank, tighten the lug nuts, and then that'll be a day. And then in the morning before I leave, I just have to mount the number plate, because right now there's no number plate, and in Australia that's illegal big time. So yeah, see y'all in the morning. Recording?
Yeah.
Alright guys, last night was a bit of a shit show. It got dark really quick. Right now I'm just trying to fit everything a bit more legit. I'm working right now on the indicators, so that just requires getting rid of the material here so that the housing fits inside. I'm almost there. And then I'll do the same to the other side, and mounting after that should be pretty easy. I'm sort of just trying to work out the best way to do it. Last night I just did cable ties to get me to work in the morning through these holes here, but I'd prefer bolts. I just don't know if there's enough material here to get a bolt underneath it, but we'll try. That'll be best case scenario. Big guys is pretty disruptive.
Just tighten up the bolt now.
So I've just gotten in the left side. Looks decent for the back, and straight for the front. Nice. On to the next one. Alright, well, that went a lot better on this side. It required heaps more to be cut off. And I had this tool that I bought a while ago, but I haven't had a use for it. It's like a little mini hacksaw. That shredded through the fiberglass perfectly, cut a big chunk out, and it fits in way better. Fuck yeah, sick. So now I'm going to mount the number plate. I wanted to do something fancy and like maybe low mount it on the corner here, but I'm just gonna go for a traditional mount. Keep it symmetrical. Yeah. Alright, look at that, that's insane. So I don't know if I caught it on film. I don't think I did because it was before the crash. The last Duloc bumper I had on was held on by cable ties on the corner there and here, but this time it's all bolted up and it's all done legit. God damn, that's crazy. It's the exact look I want to go for with this car, just like an insane drift car. The side skirts are going to look insane, the rear bumper's going to look insane, but that'll probably have to be done in like one big 3-day session because it's going to take ages. I've never had the rear bumper removed, and this, as I was saying earlier in the video, this bumper doesn't stop where that line is there. It actually goes all the way through here and finishes like there. So that's going to be a bit of a tricky install, but should be sick. This has come along so well. Didn't have enough time for the brakes this weekend, but that's okay. I want to paint them anyway, so it's sort of good timing. But yeah, so I'll finish off. I want to fix this side a little bit more. Small gap there. Get that done, get it back on the ground, and chuck the wheels back on and drive it for a week, see how it goes. Old mate's helping me. Complete. No gimbal footage at the moment, but god damn, looks so good. So we'll leave this one there and see you next weekend. Thanks for watching. Did I make units like me anymore? Just thought you should know.